What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on, y'all? Now I'm here. I'm here. It is Pride weekend here in ATL, and I've been summoned by Andario to go out tonight, although I have to be at work at 6 in the morning. And you know I'm very responsible, and you know that I try to do the right thing. So guess what? I'm going. I'm going. And I'm gonna do the responsible thing and leave when it gets too late. Okay, I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna do all that. So y'all know I try to do the right thing and a responsible thing. But you know, I work a lot. I do a lot. So why not go out and have a good time? You feel what I'm saying? Why not just go out and have a good time? I ain't been out in a while. All I've been doing is work. Whether it's on my 9 to 5, whether it's the show, whether it's this book, which I got some announcement about in regards to this book later on in the show. But this live ain't gonna be that long, mainly because we are going out and things like that. So you know, I'll be letting you guys know more about that when it gets down. When we get down to the get down. Glad I pushed this live up to 9 o'clock instead of 10 o'clock. Okay. And look at y'all messy self. It's 2 minutes and it's already 100 of y'all up in here. 100 plus of you guys up in here, honey. It's already there. And I'm just like, girl, like y'all up in here for y'all ready for me to show out and that damn food. That's what y'all here for me to do, okay? But you know, it is what it is. But you know, the thing is, y'all, let me tell y'all a little something real quick. It's funny how Andario asked me to go out tonight. And child, I just got a haircut and all this other shit. So I'm feeling good, looking good, feeling great, and all of those type things. Okay. So thank you for asking me to come out once I got my haircut today. Cause you know, once I get a haircut, I really turn into a whole nother person. I turn into a whole nother person when I get my haircut. Okay. Like for real, for real. I turn into a whole different person when I get my haircut. So, but you know, you see that? You know, I look nice. I ain't brushed it or grazed it down or nothing like that. But you know, but because I just bought this hat and stuff, I just want to wear my hat on camera. That's it, you know. But let me see. To be able to be young and able to break in night and then go to work with little to no sleep. Child, let me tell y'all, I'm 36, so I can barely do that shit. But you know, I'm gonna try tonight. Instead of staying out, I told Jamar, I said, listen, when it gets too late for me, and I know I got to be at work at 6 in the morning, I'm gonna give me an Uber and I'm going home. I'm gonna leave you here and I'm gonna go home. Like that's just what I'm gonna do. Because normally I try to stay out and hang out with everybody else and socialize with everybody else. But after a while, I get sleepy and then I'll go to sleep where I stand. I don't give a damn where I'm at. I will go to sleep. And then, you know, then I gotta go to work the next day. Like, no. So I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna go out because I never really get a chance to go out and all that. Um, let me see. Let me see. Okay, but we're gonna get this thing started in less than 30 seconds. Y'all know we get it started at the 5 minute mark. Okay. Let me see. I can't do it anymore. Somebody at work would get cut long, deep, and wide on no sleep. Child, you know, normally I'll call in if I can't get up and go to work. That's what I've started doing. But you know, life is too short for me to just always be working all the time. Like, let me get my ass up and have me a good time. You feel what I'm saying? So you know. But anyway, y'all, we're about to go ahead and get into the things right about now. So let's talk about it, okay? So today's topic is none other than Funky Dineva and Tamar Braxton, something that I was supposed to do late early today. Tamar and Funky Dineva. Okay, so y'all know that they've been going at it these last 72 hours. I guess you could say that, and it's mainly because Funky Dineva felt some type of way about Tamar not coming to his defense with it when everybody came at him and tried to blame him for everything that went down to everything that went down in regards to her being in the hospital, her getting her teeth knocked out, all of that good stuff. Okay, that's what that was about, right? So I covered all that shit in multiple videos already, but I didn't get to cover what happened later on last night. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that first. Okay, so let's get to the Instagram post. Now he says, and this toothless Muppet is still bumping her gums. Literally, okay? And at the bottom, he says, shouldn't you be somewhere recovering or waking up on a waiting on a blood transfusion since you almost died and woke up in a pool of blood? Okay, that's what he said. Just how big was the pool? Was it Olympic sized, standard size, a kiddie pool, or that little bit of a sink blood that we occasionally spit out when we're brushing our teeth? I'm beyond positive that it was the latter. Your near-death experience sure as hell didn't leave you grateful to be alive enough to the point to where you would stop being messy, dramatic, and desperately seeking attention. Your ass must ain't fall hard enough. Maybe you should get drunk, take them crazy pills, and pass out again. Lady, I done told you to leave me alone. I am trying my hardest to not take it there with you. This is your second warning. I suggest you go on about your snaggletooth business, because this ain't what you want. This is your second warning to leave me alone. Drop this shit and stop posting subliminal posts. The world knows you're talking to me, Tamar Braxton. Okay. And then these are the now deleted posts from Tamar that Funky Dineva believes was about him. I don't really think there was no believes that it was about him. I think we know that they was about him. You know what I mean? Like, let's not be stupid. We know that shit was about him. We know that was about him. We know that was about him, and we don't need nobody to sit up here and pretend like it wasn't. Like, y'all know how Tamar do. She already deleted the post. So what more do you think she was gonna do? Not say nothing else about him? Girl, please. Like, it is what it is. Like, we're not even gonna do that. But these are the posts. Did all that hating and gossiping about me and still couldn't stop shit. I'll be mad too. That's what Tamar said. Okay, what's next? When it comes to conflict, I'm just as petty as the next bitch. That being the bigger person crap does not work. You stay quiet, I stay quiet. You say something, I'ma say something. It's that simple. I woke up this morning and shots were fired, so I'm firing back. Anyone who's got a problem with it can kiss my whole ass. Okay? I'm childish, petty, immature, and messy, all rolled up into one petite, small bike, smooth skin package. At least he admitted that he childish, petty, immature, and messy. At least he said all of that. at least he said that all of that is true. At least he said all that, y'all. What else we got here? Okay, where we at? So then I am a rich white woman. I have no job and nothing to do all day, every day. I have nothing but me. I mean, nothing but time. Is you finished or is you done? Since you the rabbit holding the gun, if you bad as you say you is, then shoot. Baby, 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 as TLC would say. Baby, baby, baby. Okay, period. Of course. But anyway, where we at? Well, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Don't expect me to be the bigger person. I stopped doing that 2 years ago. Funky Don even said that too. Okay. He said, now here go Tamar. She said, bitch, my voice is my PR stunt. Okay. Then she says, I struggle to write this. Oh, that's when she first put the shit out. Okay, whatever. And then that's the video and all this other stuff that she did with DC and all that other crazy stuff, whatever. And then this was the very first post that he made when he says, when I get through reading Tamar Braxton ass down to the ground, I don't want to hear shit. Okay, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Now, in this post, he said, now here it is. I got 8 up alive over my birthday weekend. In the whole while, there was nothing wrong with Tamar's ass. Now she done released this tired ass music video for this raggedy EP that don't nobody want because I'm in the video. People are going to think that I was a part of the PR stunt. I was collateral damage in the 2-bit PR stunt. At Tamar Braxton, you ain't even gonna try to clear any of this up and tell these people that I did nothing to you. You know what happened? I was accused of not being a friend to you, and at the end of the day, it was you not being a friend to me. Okay? And then that was him basically, spilling the tea about whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we already seen all that, right? So those were the things that were posted in the blogs. So what we're going to do now is get into what he said on his video yesterday. So we're going to get into that now, where he spoke, because I haven't seen this video. So by me listening to this video and doing commentary on it, at the end of the day, this is basically me. This is my first time hearing it. So this is basically a reaction to this video, y'all. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
I told you yesterday you was going to pay me for my pain. I told you yesterday you was going to pay me for my pain. See, you the type of person, you ain't used to having nobody around you to meet you where you at. All right? I'm equally as crazy. I'm equally mentally and emotionally unstable as you are. All of this was supposed to be put to bed yesterday. When I woke up yesterday, first person I got a call from, Tamar's publicist. Second person I got a call from, 2 other people in her camp that's in her business. Everybody wanting to know, what can we do to put this to bed? What can we do? Q, don't do it. Q, be the bigger person. Q, what we got to do? You know how Tamar is. Y'all know how she... Q, please don't. Q, what we got to do? Q, we've been talking to her. Q, we try... My words to everybody was, why are y'all talking to me? Why aren't y'all talking to her? It would take 2 seconds to put all this to bed. The only thing I was looking for was some level of acknowledgement from her that I had did nothing to her and that I had no parts of what she had going on. All right? Now, I ain't no damn fool. We had to twist, move, bend her arm, and get an act of Congress for her to post a little post. And the post read something to the effect of, no matter what he says, I love Funky Dineva. And if I would have known what was going on while I was recovering, I would have said something. That was enough for me. That was enough. I just needed something to put the internet to rest about everybody with all these think pieces that they did, that I did something to you. The whole while, you were fully aware that it was going on. The whole while you're recovering, you are on the internet posting, you're texting me back and forth and texting everybody else. You see this stuff. And I still gave grace. I said, okay, something happened to the girl. She's not doing well. I can weather this storm. I've weathered other storms. And at the very end of the day, to be honest with you, I was down in Miami having a good time. It really was not bothering me to that magnitude. Humans have the attention span of a gnat. It was going to eventually blow over. All right? Here is where things have gotten sticky for me in this moment. I ain't some old easily pacified ass bitch. So you posted in your stories last 24 hours. Somewhere along the way, the devil don't got on your damn shoulder. You went back and deleted it, unfollowed me, blocked me, which I'm fine with all of that. But the thing is, these are all things that are easily traceable by the internet. These are all things that signal the soft apology or soft explanation was hollow from the get-go. It was never genuine. You never intended to do it. Your arms had to be twisted in order to do it, and you didn't mean it. Fine. What I'm not understanding is why then the additional subliminal post? Like, why couldn't you just wake your ass up this morning and eat breakfast with whatever few teeth you had left?
Not the few teeth you had left. Look, let me tell you. Let me just tell y'all for real. I'm gonna tell y'all. It's I can't, as much as people want for Funky Dineva to be the issue here, he's not. He's not the issue. He's not. I know that everybody wants him to be that, but he's not the issue here. And we can say, and like I've said before on many occasions, we can say a whole lot of shit about him. We can say that he can be a little problematic sometimes. We can say that we don't like his opinion sometimes. We can say all those things sometimes. We can say all that shit. Like for real, we can. But all I'm saying is at the end of the damn day, he is not wrong in this shit in the least bit. He's not wrong. She played on him. She played with him. She made him look crazy in these streets. She the one at the end of the day making it seem like he did something to her and he really didn't do shit. And I won't even say that she made people feel like he did something in a sense, but it's kind of like this. Everybody was accusing him of doing something to you, and then I'm pretty sure your people knew, you knew about it. As much as you say you was in the hospital trying to recover, doing all this other shit that you said that you was doing. Okay, we get all that. But in the same breath, it's kind of like, okay, girl, but still, in all, what you doing and why you not taking up for me? Why are you not speaking on my behalf? Because you already know that these folks don't like me. You already know these folks can't stand me, and they're going to find any reason to make me look crazy in these streets anyway. So by you sitting up here playing with me, it's just like, what the fuck? But in the same breath, by you going back and forth with her, she's using that shit to her advantage. She's using it to her advantage at the same time. As much as it is, as much as you are defending yourself as you should, and as much as you're calling it like you see it as you should, she's using this to make you look crazy, and she's using this for her own engagement. That's exactly what she's doing it for. She ain't doing nothing but making you look crazy, even though you're not the one that's crazy in here. Like straight up period. And she know exactly what she doing because she does that shit all the time with people. She throws shots at people, and then when somebody call her out for the shots that she throw, she goes in her stories and posts a bunch of Bible scriptures and say that she's a changed person and she done moved on with her life and she's not the same person that she used to be and all this other stuff, when she's clearly the same person that she's always been. Messy, Muppet-like, and stupid. That's what she's always been. So I don't care how none of y'all feel about Funky Dineva at the end of the day. I don't always agree with Funky Dineva. I call him out on shit all the time in this motherfucker. But when he's right, he's right. And when he's wrong, he's wrong. And in this instance, he is not wrong. Tamar is the one that's wrong. And I've been seeing y'all some of the videos. Some of y'all just want to make Funky out to be the worst person in the world, saying, I don't care how much I don't like Tamar. At the end of the day, I would never be on Funky's side. Well, that's your dumb ass for sitting up here cannot look past your dislike for somebody that you just got to side with somebody that's completely wrong in this situation. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Look at Lyric in here. I didn't even know he was in here. Let me see. Too Feisty, Patches, Santivia, Shanae, Shay Renee online. A lot of my people is in here. All my moderators in here. Santivia, Payne, Andrea. A lot of y'all up in here. I'm up here running my mouth and not even looking at the chat. I'm running my mouth and not even looking at the chat. But you know, especially that big, you know what? I'm not reading that. Y'all not finna put me in there. Y'all not finna. What happened with my mic? I can't stop. I'm sick of this mic situation. Every time there we go. But yeah, I'm just over it. I'm over everybody being biased. We already know that Tamar is messy. Look at the shit she did with Craig Stewart. Even though I got a bone to pick with him because of this Monica hate that he got. But look at the shit that she did with Craig and tried to play the damn victim. And when he was trying to have a conversation with her, she didn't want to have no conversation with him. She just wanted to be an asshole like she always is. But the moment somebody call her a muppet, she gonna get her ass on the damn talk show. It's a person that referred to me as a muppet. And people say it so much that sometimes I'm like, I had to ask Vince, do I look like a muppet? Like, girl, shut up. You two are all this talking and all this bullshit, and then you cry because somebody called you a muppet. Like, girl, get your ass out of here. I'm sorry, but if Tamar was right, I would say that she was right. As much as I don't like her or her face, but she's not right, and it is what it is. Let me see. Let's be clear. My teeth was knocked out. Her nose was fractured. I don't think she had time to think about Funky. Funky Diva brought this on himself, being unconcerned about his friend. But Funky didn't even know that her nose was fractured. Funky didn't know none of that shit. If her publicist can call Funky, her publicist could put out a statement that he didn't do shit to her. I'm sorry. Call me selfish all you want to, but you're not going to sit up here and let these people think that I did something to you. Have your publicist do that. But y'all want to say that she didn't have no time to think about Funky. She was laying up in her bed, in the hospital bed, making posts, letting everybody know that something happened to her. So why the hell could she not let the people know that Funky didn't do shit to her? Just like it took her only 5 seconds to make that post from her fucking hospital bed that I fell, I woke up in the pool of blood, giving her damn lifetime story. She could have made another post right after that and said that Funky had nothing to do with that. So please, if you could sit up here and click your button to release a damn music video from your hospital bed, you could release the damn statement from your hospital bed, letting everybody know that your so-called friend didn't do nothing to y'all. Do nothing to you. So please, let's not. Like, yeah, this is what I mean by y'all. Some of y'all cannot see past y'all dislike for somebody. Y'all don't like Funky, so therefore y'all gonna just make any excuse in the world for Tamar and her bullshit. We're not gonna do that. We're definitely not gonna do that. Absolutely not. And I'm not gonna let y'all do it. I'm just not gonna let y'all do that. I can't let y'all do that. I wouldn't even be me if I let y'all do that at all. It's not cool. It's not right. I can't do it. No. I just can't. This not gonna work for me. It's not. Okay, so let's continue on, y'all.
And be done with it. Ain't no fun with the rabbit got the gun. Bitch, my voice is my PR stunt. All that years of gossiping and hating you did, and it still ain't stopped shit. Now, there's a world out there where people can say, Funky Dineva, but she didn't at you. She could be talking to anybody. Say that shit for y'all, mama. Don't come over here fucking playing with me. In what world are two people in the middle of a disagreement, the other person starts posting stuff that fits the mold of the disagreement, but they're not talking to me? Go play in somebody else's face. She's talking to me, and I'm talking right back to her ass. And Tamar, here is what I didn't say over the weekend, what I should have damn said, and what I said to your damn people. None of this would have been if you wasn't so thirsty for attention. In what world do people have emergencies at home and they run to the internet and that's their first? Oh my God, guys, I had a medical emergency.
Hold on, let me say this. No, Feisty, you got me fucked up with somebody else, because it's not even about ignoring Funky Dineva's track record. Because if I'm not mistaken, I actually said on here multiple times that he got his own damn track record of friendships ending on not Facebook, friendships ending on YouTube, him falling out with folks on YouTube. If you watch my last 2 videos about this, I would say I said this out of my own mouth, that Tamar shouldn't even be fucking with Funky no more, and Funky shouldn't fuck with Tamar no more. Let's also be 100% clear. Both of them really ain't shit if you ask me when it comes down to being friends, but right is right and wrong is fucking wrong. And Tamar in this situation is fucking wrong. Ain't nobody really ignoring nobody's track record at the end of the day. We know what Funky's track record was, and we already know that if he was wrong, I would sit here and say that he's wrong. I can't stand fucking Tamar, and we already know this. But at the end of the day, she was wrong. She was wrong. I don't care what you say or what anybody else say. She was wrong for that. She was wrong for sitting here allowing him to be attacked that way. She was wrong. Everybody was accusing him of doing something to her, and she sat idly by and watched them do that, and then tried to come out and say that he didn't do anything. The same way she sat up here and tried to pretend like she didn't know why Candy was upset with her when she took Carlos King's side in the subliminal pose. So while Funky got a track record, so does Tamar. But at the end of the damn day, right is right and wrong is wrong. And she is the one that's wrong in this situation. So we're not going to sit here and play in my face and make this be a situation where, well, y'all don't like Tamar, so y'all going to see that she's wrong, but we're going to forget about Funky Dineva and what the fuck he's done. Ain't nobody forgot shit that he did. We already know that he does shit that's fucked up a lot of the times. He say fucked up shit. A lot of the fallouts that he gets into on social media, a lot of the times be his fault, because sometimes it be like, okay, you know, even with the Oliver shit, if you watch the live, you should know that I called him out for the Oliver shit and how he handled that. That was wrong. But in the same breath, he's not wrong in this situation. So we want to sit up here and bring up his track record. Wow. Okay, let's talk about Tamar track record too. Both of them got a damn track record. Neither one of them is really polished in this whole friendship shit. So let's not try to use one to build up the other. Both of them ain't got no good track record when it comes down to friendships and doing shit on social media. Neither one. So let's not make this about we don't like Tamar. No, it's mainly about, to me, a lot of y'all don't like Funky, so y'all can't see where he coming from. Sorry, not sorry, but that's my stance on that. Sorry. And nope, ain't nobody coming up here tonight because I got somewhere to be.
I woke up in a pool of blood. Let me go post it to the internet to stir up all this damn frenzy and then leave people with no details. You like this type of shit. You like all this sympathy and speculation and gossip and all of this type of shit. You like this type of shit. I don't. None of this would have been had you just been normal and patched yourself up and went on about your business. You are the only person on the planet, something medically happens to them before they even heal. You run into damn Instagram stories to post something. You set all this shit in motion. The folks come attacking the shit out of me because y'all know fucking ain't on drugs. He must have gave her drugs. He must have did something. The videos are coming and coming and coming and coming. I even send you the screenshot that says, girl, this thing is starting to grow legs. That was your cue to say something. And you were like, what? I didn't say anything. I'm in the hospital. And I'm like, fine, she's in the hospital. Leave it alone. Like, how?
Let me read this super chat. And I'm going to ignore Two Victim at this point because Two Victim know what she be doing. But, girl. Anyway, moving on, because I'm finna go back to what where we at? I'm gonna block her ass. I'm sick of her. I'm blocking her from my chat. I'm blocking her from my Instagram. I'm blocking her from everything. I'm so sick of that girl. That girl always coming for me. Anyway, Shay Renee says, why do y'all think women should be able to do foul stuff and not get checked when it's a man? Well, that's a question that needs answers. Okay, that's a question that needs answers. Okay, that is definitely a question that needs answers for real. Because I don't know why people feel like they can get away with things and nobody else can. Oh my God. Now she talking about she ain't going no girl, you ain't going nowhere. You want to know why you ain't going nowhere? Because it's my money. You need this money. Let me continue on because I got movie quotes for days. So let me continue on with this.
How many days was I supposed to just sit back and let these people eat me alive for doing something nefarious to you, and you were not going to come forth and say nothing? I gave your team so many various outs. She can just write, I love you, Funky Dineva. That would just clear the air. Let people know I didn't do nothing to you. Not that I honestly think any reasonable person thought that I did something to you anyway, but still. And then in the midst of your recovery, you gonna drop the music video to further make it look like all of this was a stunt. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not participating in that. I got ate up all weekend as a result of you running to the internet to tell some shit that did not need to be told, and you finna pay me for my pain. Your team broke my phone down yesterday. What we got to do to put this to an end? It's really nothing to put to an end. Just tell her, let the people know I didn't do nothing to her, and we good. Honestly and truthfully, after yesterday, I just knew a couple days was gonna go by, and child, we'd have been back going to dinner or slapping five or whatever the case may be. I never really was that upset about it. I was just like, damn, friend, not gonna clear this up. I just wanted it cleared up. Now all of a sudden the block, the unfollow, bitch, what I did to you? Let's have that conversation. What I did to you? I'm the one whose reputation is getting ran through the mud. What did I do to you between yesterday and this morning that got you mad? What did I do to you that got you blocking me and unfollowing me and sending subliminal posts? And all of y'all on the internet, y'all can kiss my ass with this man arguing with a woman. It's a show is a piece of man, a half a man, a wannabe woman, a trans man, a sissy, a punk. All of them things at the same damn time. See, you might could go play with all the rest of them and play up in their face, but you're not finna play in mine. And I'm here to tell you, every single time somebody send me a post that remotely feel like you subliminally talking to me, I'm gonna hop my ass on this YouTube and make another $5,000 off of a video off of your ass. You gonna pay me for my pain. You gonna pay me for my pain, and I mean that. Oh, I'm finna get my whole Miami trip paid for off your name. He clout chasing. I'm finna clout chase your ass straight to the damn bank, because you gonna learn today. In the words of Ray Charles, you got the right one, baby. You got the right damn one. You got, oh, sister, you don't met your mic. You don't met your mic, baby. So again, to you and to your team and to everyone else, I thought it was done when we came to our first agreement. I thought it was done. See, now we don't have a breach of contract. So again, here are the new rules of engagement. You don't say nothing, I won't say nothing. You don't post nothing, I won't post nothing. That goes for subliminal posts too, including but not limited to. Oh, God elevating me to a new level and removing people out my life. Nope, we not taking none of them. We not accepting none of them. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got to go. We ain't accepting none of them. Nope, you talking to me. The only thing acceptable in your post is good night, album coming soon. Anything your ass posts that can remotely be interpreted as pointing at me or involving this situation, I'm gonna get on this internet and make another $5,000 off your ass. So I'm on whatever you on. If you ready to help me finance my Range Rover, we can do that. Or if you would like peace, as you said you would, we can do that. But I'm gonna back your ass the fuck up off me today. You're gonna leave me the hell alone. And you gonna stop posting shit talking to me. You got the right one, baby. The choice is yours, and the ball is now in your court. Do with it as you will. Choose wisely.
And that was it. That was Funky Dineva warning Tamar once again. Now, I just so happened to look at my homepage, and I think she must have said something else about Funky Dineva. I really don't know, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure it would be posted at some point in time. But all I gotta say is this: I really hope that this is over. But then again, I hope it's not because it gets me paid. But I hope that this is over. I hope that they don't keep going back and forth. Because while I love seeing Tamar get dragged by anybody, because she deserves it a lot of the time, she do. But I don't want to keep them going. I don't want them to keep on going back and forth about this situation. I kind of don't, because it's gonna get too much and too old or whatever. But I just need for both of them to stop. But like I'm going to say what I said on the last video that I did, and I'm gonna say it here. If I was Funky, I would not fuck with Tamar Braxton ever again. If I was Tamar Braxton, I would never fuck with Funky Dineva ever again. Both of y'all messy. Both of y'all can't be trusted. Both of y'all got some fraud shit about y'all. And both of y'all need to move forward and not be around each other. Neither one of y'all, both of y'all always in some shit. And two people that's always in some shit cannot be friends. That works for some people, but it don't work for everybody. So I feel like y'all need to leave each other alone, and that's just what it is, okay? And all this talk about Tamar sleepwalking and shit, and she done fucked herself up by her sleepwalking. I don't know how true that shit is, but that's what some doctor said, that she could have possibly been sleepwalking. I don't know what the hell happened to her, but whatever happened to her, I hope she gets better. That's only thing that I can say about that. Like I said, Tamar got a track record. Funky got a track record. Neither one of them is perfect when it comes down to no goddamn friendship, so neither one needs to be fucking with the other. But if y'all want to continue to fall out and continue to fight one another, be my guest, because I'm definitely going to cover all of the shit. Just know that, okay? But anyway, y'all, that's pretty much all that I have for tonight. As I told y'all, I'm going out tonight. Yay, me! Going out tonight. So make sure you guys, if y'all haven't already, check out one of my best friend DJ. I shared his video on my community wall, and he did a reaction to K Michelle's new single. And by the way, two Victim would like an apology, clearly. So good, two Victim. If I attacked you, two Victim, my apologies to you, two Victim, but just know that you would never get another one from me, because you know exactly what the hell you be doing, two Victim. Okay, two Cancer. But anyway, Lyric, shut up, because don't make me do you up in here. Don't make me do you, because you know I will. But let me let you guys know one more thing before we get up out of here. I have an announcement in regarding to my book. It will be posted on my community wall in about 15 minutes. I already made the post, but it's going to be it's a schedule post. So it's going to be up in about 15 minutes. So that's information in regards to my book. So make sure you guys look out for that. All right. So anyway, you guys, with that being said, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. And let me see what Two Fights is talking about. What link is she talking about? What link is she talking about? Is the post already up? Oh, no, it's not up. The post will be up at 10 p.m. So make sure you guys look for it on my community wall. It's regarding my book because a lot of y'all been asking me about this. So that is your chance to get that together for those of you that's been asking. But we're about to go on and get up out of here. And I'll talk to you then. Bye.
Cause I know what I want. I guess I could pray to the man up above. Start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess, moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. All of my life, and you know it hit the worst when it starts with the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see you smile, so more body can melt. With the cause is dealt, nigga, I was just wishing. Can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?